Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy here today and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are not aware of who I am, my name is Chanel and I am a young entrepreneur trying to get through this game of Instagram. I get a lot of questions as far as how I was able to grow my following because I had recently started my Instagram over like about a year ago, and this is not going to be with like any finessing, okay? We're not doing any bots, we're not going to be paying for any followers, we're not going to be doing any pods, we're not doing any of that. This is going to be organic, okay? So if you are interested in learning how to do that, please continue to watch this video. So the number one thing I want to tell you guys is it all comes down to your name. I'm not sure if you realize, but a lot of different influencers, even on YouTube, they're starting to change their name to something that is going to be more of a business name for them, something that's more interesting. So I will use myself as an example. I'm going to share the screen with you guys so you can see it. I basically have my name in there, Chanel, because for one, I do want people to know me as Chanel. Like, it's good when your followers have an idea of who you are. But next to that, I also have entrepreneur. But I feel like as far as for SEO tactics, and that's search engine optimization, it's going to be a lot easier for people to find you if you put exactly what you do in your Instagram. You know, people are actually using Instagram in a different way. For the first time, people can now shop on Instagram. People can actually find different things to do on Instagram. You can get reviews on Instagram. Instagram is kind of changing, and it seems like it's like taking off as being the next Google, but in a social media format that makes any sense. You want to make sure that you are creating your account so that people can actually find you. Second thing I want to talk about is captions. You actually want to build a relationship with your followers, and for me it's easier because I look at my Instagram as like a mini social media blog for myself. If you are putting a caption that sparks emotion, or even if you make a caption that is more so relatable to your audience, you're gonna find that they spend more time on your account, and you're gonna find that they actually do engage more with your content. And let's say if there's times where maybe you have a photo and you really have no idea what to put in the caption, you can put that in your caption. I've done that plenty of times in the past, and I have found that I got really good engagement because I was being honest. That's immediately going to relate to people, because how many times do we all get writer's block? How many times do we just have no idea what we want to put out? Like, that's something that everyone can relate to. And to give you guys an understanding of why captions are so important is mainly because if you do have a business, it's good that you develop these relationships early on, because you can actually end up converting those supporters into customers. Now let's talk about hashtag. Hashtags has always been something that has just plagued everyone on Instagram for the longest amount of time, but I'm here to tell you guys that hashtags do work, okay? Even though it may seem like they don't, they definitely still do work. And a lot of the times when I even put hashtags in my stories, I find that I get so many more viewers because of the hashtag. I'm just like, now the biggest thing that I can tell you guys is that it's really important to make sure that you're using hashtags that are not too broad. If we were to use the hashtag pillow, and the first one that came up just with pillow, nothing else, 3.1 million posts. If you are using the hashtag pillow, do you honestly feel like your photo is going to appear on the top of the trending page or on top of the hashtag of that page? Probably not, especially if you are trying to grow a following. Now, I personally decide to use hashtags that are between small to a medium standpoint. And the way that you're able to do that is to do research. And the biggest tool that you can use for hashtag research is right on the app on Instagram. All you have to do is just put in a little work and you can find the hashtags that work for you. So again, with the hashtag pillow, obviously I'm not going to use that massive hashtag that has 3.1 million different photos on it, because that's how many people are currently using that hashtag pillow. Now, if I wanted to niche down, I could use one that's pillow thoughts. That one has like about 22.5 thousand people following it. You could do pillow covers. That one has about 35.6. And if you want to get a little broader to use a medium sized one, you could go for decorated pillows, which has 110,000 plus people using it. People are going to see your photo and it's going to stay on the trending page for that hashtag a lot longer, as opposed to somebody who posts another pillow and it's like you just already got drowned out in everything else. Now, the last tip that I have for you guys is actually to engage with your audience. I know that this may be like a duh, of course not, but trust me, a lot of people don't do it. So every single comment that you get, make sure that you are responding to it, because if you have one comment on your photo, or if you have two comments, if you reply to those comments, that's now going to be 4 comments. And when you're replying, don't just say thank you or something simple like that, or like a little emoji. Try to pick up a conversation. So for instance, today I posted a video where I was trying on different outfits, and in my caption I made a call to action where I asked my followers which one of the outfits were your favorite. So then when they started commenting, I said, yes, I like that one too. What exactly do you like about it? For me, I love the shoes. And they were like, ooh girl, I love this, I love that. So when you have that constant engagement, not only are you building that relationship with your followers, but you're also letting the algorithm know, this post seems to be popping. Let me push it up on the explore page. Another thing I have to stress to you guys is the DMs. If you are getting DMs from your followers, make sure that you are taking the time to respond to them. And the more you respond to those comments, Instagram is gonna see like, hey, these people are talking to each other a lot. They're probably friends. Let me make sure that when I post, I'm going to show it to this person. That is how the Instagram algorithm works, and that is why it's so important to make sure that you are replying to every single comment, every single DM, anything that you may get. Make sure that you are engaging. Now, another tip on how you can actually get new followers and new potential people to like your content is to go right in here on the Instagram app. When I say that Instagram is literally giving us information right in the app, it's seriously just like, here, just use it. Just take the time and effort, just use it. I would suggest following certain hashtags, and Instagram has made that really easy for us to do. Go to the more recent ones where you have other Instagram accounts that just posted something. So for instance, I'm still in pillowcase. I went to the recent section and I see that somebody who has about 8 likes just posted something. Of course, I can double tap that, because when they actually go to their history of people who interacted, they're gonna see that your face continuously shows up. Now, I'm not saying spam their account and like about 10 photos. I would say about 1 to 2 is fine. Yes, it does take a little extra effort out of your day, but I mean, you can do this in your pastime. Usually when I'm waiting on the train, or let's say if we're stuck outside, because you know how MTA is. We apologize for the inconvenience. There seems to be train traffic ahead of us. We do appreciate your patience, and we will be moving shortly. If you're waiting online at, I don't know, the DMV or the post office. And honestly, I found a lot of good content creators just from doing this, and that's a new follower that you guys have, and that's somebody else that can share your content. So guys, those are some of my tips and tricks that pretty much took me a long time to figure out as far as how to grow my account organically from 0 to almost 12,000 followers. I promise you guys, if you start to incorporate some of these tips into your whole Instagram, game or strategy, you're going to find that you're going to pick up more traction as far as with comments, likes, followers, DMs, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Of course, if you do want more information, I tend to drop a lot of these tricks on my blog, which is NaturallyNellzy.com, and I also do the same thing on Instagram. So if you guys do want to follow me there to get more information and tips and tricks, as well as look at my content and peep what I'm doing, be sure to follow me there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.